So I guess we'll get started by talking about how the first video went unexpectedly well. Even like 45 views, I think it got. That's a little nuts for us.
That's something.
I think we expected to get like 2 views, like you and I.
I expected like 3.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, me, maybe my mother.
Dude, I hope your mom doesn't watch this show. Oh my god.
Fuck no.
We really wanted, or I mean, I at least wanted to. I don't know how you felt, Christian. I really wanted to discuss some of this NFL stuff going on. You know, the whole protest and the shooting going on, but we don't want every episode to be controversial or political. So therefore, we're gonna have some episodes where we talk about things that are just absolutely nothing, or just things that just kind of bother us in the smallest way. So, with that being said, let's get into it. This is the Moist and Meaty show. The first thing we'll be doing is reading off some of the first segment we got is called The Worst YouTube Comments. It's YouTube comments I found. You like that name?
I'm excited for this one. Yeah, it's a creative name.
It's just some of the worst YouTube comments I have found these past days. Even some of them come back from like a few months ago. Just some of these are just absolutely horrific. And I hate YouTube comments so bad. And the worst part is I go down and I check them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every time I watch a video, I'm in the comments for some
I shouldn't.
reason.
I don't know why I do, because I regret it every time. Either they're just awful jokes, or somebody's out there to get attention, and they get 1 million likes for them. So, I'm gonna start off with things that aren't as bad, and we'll go up the list. So here's one we got on Metallica, Enter Sandman. Oh yeah, and we'll have you rank them from 1 to 5. 5 being the worst.
Right.
This guy posts, make a bar called Sandman. That way, everyone will be entering Sandman.
5. I'm already done with this. I don't like it.
Well, it gets worse. You can't bring 5 right off the
God,
bat.
how does it get worse than that? That is awful. Oh my god.
Same video. Same music video. So, you know, the lyrics, this is just a little, because you have to know the lyrics are just the beat of the song. So, say your order, little one, don't forget my son, to include fries for everyone. McDonald's your hand, fat within, keep your free from slim, till the burger and fries come. You know, reading over that, it really isn't as smooth as that guy may have thought, putting it on there.
No, it's not smooth at all. He probably thought, wow, I'm really creative. I'm so glad I could come up with this, and yet it's fucking terrible.
You got my comment down there that says, boo. This guy got 438 likes.
Wow.
Alright, what's the rating for that one?
That's a 3. That's not as bad as the first one, in my opinion.
Is it just because that joke was so bad?
The joke was so terrible, it saddened me.
I love this one right here. This is too just some rock song I got. After listening to this amazing song, I have only one wish. To be able to make sweet hard love to my man while this music is roaring in the background.
What song is this?
It's a Greek, it's by this Greek band called 1000 Mods. They're very like obscure.
I just swore to God, I saw that comment.
You know, the way YouTube works is you'll find the same comments across multiple videos, so it's like people just copy and paste.
It's real anymore.
This one only got 16 likes, and I was one that liked it because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's not that bad. That's like a 2 for me.
Okay.
2.
So, as I said, you got some that are just out for attention. This one gets me a little bit. This is on a Nirvana song. I only trust myself. I'm never going to trust anyone again.
That's 4. Who gives a fuck, right? It just annoys me that it's in the comments.
I just find it funny. I'm never going to trust anyone again, as they posted on YouTube for everybody to see.
Yeah, for everyone to see.
This one actually didn't get much likes. It's got 9 likes. But here's a little follow-up. Here's a reply. Somebody put, don't trust in anyone. Hang on, let me read this exactly how it says. Don't trust in anyone, you self too. You mind lie.
What? That's another thing about YouTube.
Yeah, the grammar.
It's like everyone on YouTube is retarded.
I think... I don't know, dude.
I'm no exception at all, but
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like everyone there's retarded.
Here's one on some Injustice gameplay. Being a superhero is a very scary and dangerous job.
Is that it?
I don't know if they were being serious.
Was that it?
Yeah, it was.
That's the end. Oh my god. See, I love that one.
Well, I'm
It leaves
wondering
you
if they
thinking.
were being serious or not. Like,
I would hope not.
it's just kind of one of those things that, like, yeah, in the fictional world, yeah, I think we all take it, like, as just cover value that they get themselves into trouble, but are you, like, really concerned? It's just kind of, like, obvious, I guess. 731 likes. What do you rate that one?
731 likes. That wasn't that bad. That was a 1 for me. I enjoyed it.
You really
It's
did.
just
You were
so-
not going for that Enter Sandman bar joke.
Nah, that was too much for me.
That one actually got 401 likes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Here's a follow-up one on this superhero comment. It's a fun and entertaining job too. So, ... 23 likes.
Dude,
These
what
people
the
are like
fuck is
really
wrong with
serious about superheroes.
Are these people superheroes?
Oh my god. This one has to be a 5 for me at least. This is on the Dark Knight. Or no, Batman Begins. Where, Batman is like on the or everybody's on the Scarecrow gas. And they see Batman and they're all fearful. I don't even, this is funny. And this is where he like talks to some girl or something, but there's not really much context needed other than the fact that like, it's that scene where he's like, where he gives his, like catchphrase or whatever the hell he says, and she's like, Bruce? Well, anyway, that's like the only context you need, because there's not really much to this, but other than the fact, let me read this. As weird and stupid as this will sound, her face when she realizes how much more complete of a man he is than she ever imagined. That's all I want in life. I want one person to just see beyond my barriers for who I truly am.
Dude, these comments can get depressing sometimes.
I don't understand how he really pulled that out of a Batman movie.
These comments can get really depressing.
I just don't understand how that came
Yeah,
out of
I
a
don't get where
Batman
you get that from a Batman movie.
All he wants in life. Well, the comment under that, I didn't even save this one, but I just realized it. This scene gives me a patriotic boner. That one's getting
Oh
a
my
1
God.
because that's pretty funny. I don't know where the patriotism comes in. I guess Batman's represents freedom in America and whatever.
What? How?
I don't know, man. I try to understand that comment. What would you give the super dramatic comment one that I read off?
It's not that terrible. It made me laugh. So
It's gotta
2.
It's gotta. Well,
But
I mean,
feel bad
you
if
gotta
that's
rate
how
it
the
on the
person
fact.
actually rated it.
You gotta rate it on the fact like he just somebody just threw that out on YouTube, just out of nowhere on a Batman movie.
I don't want to say it, but are they being serious?
I don't know.
I would hope not.
So is that your final answer too?
Yeah.
I don't understand this one. I guess this one is a joke. I really... It's on the Punisher trailer, actually. Frank says, "Mom, can we have McDonald's?" His mom says, "There's food at home." Frank says, "Fair enough."
What the fuck? So...
Why is he asking his mom for McDonald's? What kind of joke is this? Where is the, like, just fair enough, that's it? There's no pun, no...
that's a one. But...
Five
It'd
being the
make me
worst,
laugh
though.
if I saw it.
5 is the worst
This
here. You're
one-
gonna give it a 1?
Yeah, that isn't bad. To
Well,
me, at
I
least.
mean, like, this
Well,
is stupid.
actually,
Like,
it's a
rating it
3,
on
it's retarded.
stupid. Yeah, right.
Alright, yeah, that's... Alright,
Here's
that's fair.
one. Here's one on a Titanic video. 1 like equals 1 saved person.
What? Wait, what?
Their post is 1 like equals 1 saved person.
Yeah, because this like will save someone.
I'm so glad your attention is
Unbelievable.
worth the life of another person. 357 likes. Believe that people will be
Oh
resurrected
my
from the Titanic.
God.
What does that mean? Were they all just like paying into their emotions? Like, maybe if we like it somehow, we'll make some memorial
Miracles.
to. Maybe we'll make some memorial to in remembrance of the people that lost their lives. Here you go, stranger. I like your post.
Maybe something
Oh
good
my
will come out
god.
of it.
What do you rate that one?
I rate it 4 because someone's begging for likes.
This one's probably worse. And I'm gonna read it off exactly how it says. This video is about like doomsday preppers or world ending or something. Just in case the world into chaos, not the end world, because we not survive that. But if we go into chaos, who wanna join me and raid these suckers?
I don't trust that guy.
I don't understand why everybody. And you see this post a lot, and the reason I saved this one. How many people actually believe they're going to go to arms with millions of other people who are equally as confident and come out the other end alive? Like, these people are, like, really struck on just going out and being a total badass. The fact that you had to put the comment into the YouTube section for attention tells me that you're not a badass. 27 likes. Here's a follow-up.
27 people will die when the apocalypse comes around. Right?
Follow-up. Somebody put, me. This guy wants to go raiding with you.
Oh my god.
What do you give this guy's rating comment?
Fuck. So stupid.
Like, can we deduct some points for the terrible grammar here?
Absolutely. I was gonna give it a 4. So...
Here we go. Here's another one. Something about like some joke video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications to be entered in my free gift card giveaway.
5.
No likes, actually.
No, good. At least...
That surprises me. But
well-
then again, it was 6 hours like ago before I took the picture of it.
Probably has 1 trillion likes right now.
Here's another awful joke. 9/11 on a cob was an inside job on a cob.
Oh my fucking god.
That one's got to be worse than the Sandman bar joke.
No, that's about a 6.
You went one over. Here's another 9/11 related one. This one's about the fear of planes. The video is about the fear of planes. The comment says, "I have a scary story. 9/11." That's a scary
How
story.
spooky.
Just 9/11. 9/11. There's my
Yeah,
story.
no, scary.
The end. 53 likes. Everybody.
Oh wow, a number. Oh.
Everybody
9/11.
loved 9/11. I mean, everybody. Not everybody loved 9/11. I hope not.
Not true. Everyone should know that.
Oh my god!
It was a great feat. Right?
Oh!
Did
Oh,
I use
thank
that?
God
No,
you mentioned
okay.
something, because here's a follow-up, and this one. Well, first off, let's get your rating on this one.
What one?
I have
The
a scary-
9/11
yeah,
being
yeah.
the scariest one?
Yeah.
It depends. I wish I could, like, know what these people were thinking at that time. So
You
they're,
don't,
like,
that's the
serious
fun
about
of
this?
it. I don't know.
If they were serious about this, I'm cranking it up to a 7, but...
Jesus, it just keeps going up on your list. The follow-up
Yeah, no, it
comment,
gets
like, whether,
worse.
I don't
You're
even know
right.
if this person was joking or being honest or whatever, like, the
You can't
follow-up
tell.
comment is, too soon. This,
Too soon?
I don't know, I just don't. They act like, I get some people don't find the jokes funny, like there was that argument, but too soon.
Whoa, don't joke about World War II too soon.
This happened. I don't understand how that's too soon. This is like a good 16 years ago, man.
Listen, if I wasn't a small child, I would have joked about it. I'm sure I would have, like the day after it happened, but...
Like at that point, like saying too soon would make sense. But here we are, 2017. This person probably wasn't born then. Too soon.
Too soon, yeah.
It was just September 11th.
My dad's cousin died in that. No, it's not nice to joke about that. That's what I always see too. If someone's like, oh, I lost someone in that. Okay. Cool. Thanks for telling me. Next time I joke about it, I'll think about it.
Oh my
Whoever
god,
died in
that
it.
is awful, Christian. Oh my gosh.
Listen, I never said I was,
We're like, okay, we're taking too much time on this one fucking comment. Like, it's the too soon that really got me. Let's rate that one. Let's rate that reply, because I give it a 5, because...
Yeah, 5.
And this was, like, of that day I took that picture, so, like, this isn't, like, predated.
I don't
So the
know if it's a
last one
joke,
we
though,
got...
because
Well,
people say
no.
that as a joke.
Not the last one, but we, second to last one, I like the part when they said, ah...
That's not even funny. That's the funny part.
I know, I like the, I don't know, what do you give this one? I'm not rating it.
It's like a 2, I guess.
So
It's not that bad.
here's the last one. This might be the best one. This is a science video on what happens if you didn't shower. And here's the comment. I would want to sniff everyone's butthole.
It's so... It's not even that they're funny, it's just I wouldn't expect to see something like this.
Right. What if this person was serious in some way?
Then that brings us to another topic.
The person under him said, I'm
People
taking
in
a
the
shit
YouTube comments need to fucking...
Yeah, somebody under it put, I'm taking a shit right now, so hell no.
Oh no.
Why, dude? I don't... Which one is probably your least favorite?
Out of all of them?
Yeah, you gave one 7.
Nah, I still think the Enter Sandman one was fucking awful.
I love the, I think my favorite one is that Batman one where that person just... That's all I want
That
in life.
one's good.
Gets me,
It's
dude.
because the person's so serious. Hopefully. That'd make it good.
Alright. Moving, do you have any final comments on this?
No, that's what got us into this, comments.
I think that is just, let's just end it on that note right there. So, this is the Moist and Meaty show. He's Moist.
And he's meaty.
And today we're doing the app Musically.
Oh, fuck.
You forget about it?
I did.
So,
I was just on it like 30 seconds ago.
yeah, well, we've spent a little bit of time beforehand, but before we get to that, I'll explain what it is, in case you don't know what it is. Musical.ly is an app that lets you create instant music videos. The developers like to call it social media and connects people. It brings them together in a vibrant community full of artistic expression. That's a quote from them, by the way. It reminds me of that Minecraft trailer we've been non-stop joking about. Oh my god, it's like, we can all be colorful and wonderfully creative together.
That's bullshit.
That's too much for me. Vibrant and the vibrant community, it brings everybody together.
From what I've heard, this app bringing nobody together.
It's pulling me away from humanity.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I don't hate the app on its own. It's not anything I would go for, obviously. That said, it's not the app as a whole. It's a good chunk of the people who use the app.
Yeah. Like, I did find some clips I found that were actually kind of cool.
Yeah, there were some interesting ones. There were like a few good. There's like a few clip. We've actually, Christian and I have spent some time on this already. A good maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes. We tried to go 15 minutes every day. We just decided we might watch them while we're on here with, talk about what we're seeing or talk about what we did see. What did you see so far, Christian? What can you tell us about Musical.ly in your experience?
Alright, so what I hate about this app the most is when people make a Musical.ly, it's zoomed into their fucking mouth. I hate that. It bothers me. Stop.
Are you talking about like the zoom in where the camera just goes into their mouth?
Yeah.
That is oddly specific.
Like
How many of these have you seen?
Too many. In the short amount of time I've been on here. I'm not even fucking joking right now. Too many.
I guess we probably could have done a better job at explaining it. It's not just... They make instant videos by, I guess you choose your music and integrate it into the video. And in that sense, people lip dub and either dance, that kind of thing. My understanding of it right away was lip dub, just people like mouthing or whatever, which isn't talent.
Yeah, no, it's not talent, by the way.
I don't understand that. I guess dancing is kind of talent, but not the dancing they're doing. They're just kind of moving awkwardly.
Listen, having a seizure when someone records it is not talent.
My problem was that half of these videos had nothing to do about music. At all.
I've noticed that.
I guess I'll go into the first video. The first video I saw was, oh yeah, it was some girl singing, I think it was like some very high-pitched, auto-tuned song. Just like ear-piercing. There was no talent. Just all over the place. It was just... And that was like a good start because like it got worse from there.
Oh yeah, progressively.
Let's see here. We got...
It's like it didn't let me see how terrible it was when I first got on it, so it's like, alright, we'll just ease them into it. Maybe
yeah.
Get used to it slowly.
The second one I saw was some kid like this swinging. It was just swinging, the fast-paced swinging. Like this, they sped up some kid on a swing and threw some music on it. It had no, what?
Like this one I was watching, it was zooming into this chick's ass slowly. It was weird. I didn't expect it to be on the front page for a day.
Oh, no, this one bothers me. You know I hate Vine. I have a hate for Vine.
Oh,
Maybe if it were more relevant, we'd be doing one over Vine, because I fucking hate Vine.
Vine is terrible.
And, well, we might get into that another time, but this third one I saw had no music at all. It was basically just a Vine. It was longer than a Vine, but it was just some stupid clip. And it was some kid going, "Show me your hardest throw." And the other guy goes, "Okay, you asked for it." And he throws a baseball, and the kid tries to catch it with his glove. And they there was just this editing of just this ball is on fire and it goes through this kid's hand and he's you know he does that slow awkward look at the glove and just screams. It was awkward on its own, but the fact that it had nothing to do with the app that it's on, that's what got me.
Another thing, so many of the ones I saw had comedy as a tag. Is this meant to be funny to us?
I don't know, dude.
Because I'm not laughing.
The next one, again, no dancing, no lip dub, no, there was no music. I don't know how this was a music video. There's 2 kids in karate class. Swing it. Just 2 kids in karate GIs, the whole white outfit and everything, the belts. Well, not even a real fight, like awful choreography. You could tell that none of their hits were landing. So like, they're in karate class, just faking a bunch of blows just for the sake of this stupid Musical.ly app. Like, and it was on the popular section. I just don't even understand what. I don't understand. I guess you could just say I am more than anything confused on this app. I don't understand why it's big. It's creative and colorful. Let's everybody express themselves at the which they see music fit. Hooray! Now we can be integrated and perfect. I don't know. I've said creative. I have got nothing. Oh yeah, there was one. The next one I saw was just a song. Nobody was on the other end. They're just like, somebody was just like taping a wall. I shit you not. And there's just a song playing. What? I don't.
Dude, the fact that someone fucking finds this funny disturbs me.
Well, I guess they're not
YouTube
all
comments.
funny, but I don't understand what that was. I don't understand what? How does this fit into this? What this is supposed to be? Like, great music video. I love watching this fucking wall. Like, where did your creativity come out in this? Like, why are you popular for this?
I actually hate this app. Is that bad to say?
No, it's very awkward. You got these awkward movements. People talk about this app like with Rick and Morty. You've probably heard, right? It's ruining the fan base.
Oh, yeah.
Which I don't really agree with.
I don't get how that ruins the show.
Right, exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, just don't tune into Musical.ly. Or the YouTube videos feature.
Yeah, are you actively seeking out this retarded shit? That must make you retarded, pal. Well, I mean, we're actively searching for it.
But at least, yeah, we're kind of like on that level. But at least we're not. I just don't understand how it ruins a show, or even if that is the majority of their fan base, as long as the creators don't subject themselves to that style of writing, whatever the fans want, you know.
Yeah.
And just let's get an episode where Rick and Morty just lip dub some music, maybe. Record a wall.
That would be pretty funny, though.
Maybe if they were doing it as mockery. But
Yeah, that'd be great if they did that. I would love that.
that would be pretty funny. I still don't understand. I don't understand either of these sides. Like, the app's not creative. I don't see how it's social media and it connects people. And half of it's not even. And like I said, not everybody on the app. Some of them were kind of cool, creative. And then other ones had either nothing to do with music or nothing to do with dancing. And Lip Dub on its own has no talent, so. There's another one where it's just a picture of some chick's Facebook fucking page. Just a picture of the chick, no dancing, just music in a picture. She was really advertising her Facebook page. And out of everything, why Facebook? What?
Yeah, why Facebook? Why not Instagram or Twitter?
Right, I don't understand. What are you advertising?
Oh, even Snapchat would work.
I'd love to learn about your family vacation and your farm bill post. See, that's how out of touch I am with social media. I'm still talking about farm bill, and wasn't that shit died down 5-6 years ago or something?
Well, what? I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought you were joking.
I don't know. No, it is a thing. It was a game. Here's one that I wrote down one that was kind of cool. It was this freeze frame thing of these people, and these people weren't I know these people weren't They didn't just like pause on a picture they took. Like everybody was standing still, and there was this guy hanging on a basketball rim, but like they cut off the basketball rim, and I knew this because it's in a basketball court. What else would we be hanging on? And it just kind of like did this like go through and reversed it, and it was kind of cool. Like it was like something like it may not be something I'm interested in, but I could definitely see where people like at least that one had something to do with music and made sense in some sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give some credit out to the ones that aren't just complete trash and make no sense at all.
I mean,
This
that's...
one just. This one's got
When
more.
most of them are trash, it's hard to respect the app when almost everything
Yeah, I don't
on it
really
is
care for
terrible.
the app
Garbage,
itself,
cancer,
or
I hate
the
it.
people of it. And this one I love. It's just two people. It's like this couple sitting at a beach and just filming all of these people at some resort or something to the song Lady Gaga Paparazzi. Like it's just going around the beach. Like I don't. Can't you do that shit on Instagram? I think you can make
I
videos
don't
on
know.
Instagram.
I have an Instagram, but I only message people off of it.
Oh my god, this one I went into this person a little further, looked into him a little more. This one has nothing to do with music again. Just some dude at an airport looking around, that's it. I don't even know why this
Oh
is
my
trending.
god.
Just some dude looking around at an airport. Like, these are like the videos I'm just scrolling past, like on the popular and the trending. Like at least half of them have nothing to do with music or dancing. This person does lip dubs and shit, like on their actual profile. In all sincerity, I have no idea if it was a guy or a girl. And they were all awkward, every single one of them.
What?
And
You do not know if it was a guy or a girl.
you couldn't tell.
Oh my god.
You've never had that?
You may have found the Holy Grail.
And this person had mascara running down their face, and this like in this video, like same person had just mascara running down their face, and they're singing Taylor Swift, and some dude in the background awkwardly peeps his head up. He's like some blonde. I think they were sitting at some airport, and
Oh my god.
it's so retarded.
Why would you do that in public? I'd be ashamed of myself. So I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
do
and
it
then they
in
have
public,
one where they're just spazzing out in the darkness some song. Just so awkward and nasty. Like, I guess I don't know. I don't hate this guy. It's just awkward and weird. This app is awkward and weird. No, I don't like this app. It's awkward and weird. Everybody on there is awkward or weird or just doesn't even go with. Who cares? Like, I guess if I were the people making it, I'd be like, okay, well, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm getting money. There's one, I don't know what people find funny about this. Just some black dude in some blonde wig and is being a cliche blonde girl.
I don't even know how people find this entertaining
where have
at
I
all.
seen that? Where have I seen this from? No, oh yeah, it was some skit too. There was no music, no lip dub. The guy had like 3,000 views. I'm starting to think all these people use this as an alternative to Vine. And it's all so fucking awkward, dude. All of them. All of them. Just about all of them.
If we learned anything from Vine, it's that we shouldn't use it at all. So this is no different.
No, if you and I maybe learned something, a selective group of other people, maybe some of the people we talk to or whatnot, it's like, I didn't even, again, it wasn't Vine itself. The idea of it was actually really cool to make a 7-second video, but then it just became way for just this stupid trend pop culture and everybody being a douchebag, and you had these Vine stars becoming just total dick bags, and that might even be a subject for another time if it comes up. Like, we're talking about musically here. So on like this next one, somebody had like 7 fidget spinners. I love this one. My favorite. 7 fidget spinners just all on the table. Just some music. They just had some music on, like, God forbid this person had some decency to actually play some music on the music app.
Dude, are they spinning?
No, like he just kind of like knocks them all over and they're all on the table. I'm like, what?
Oh
what?
my God.
And I'm thinking, what are you doing that nobody has done a million times? Why is this so popular? And who the fuck cares? Why? Why? Especially on Musical.ly. Why? I don't understand.
Oh my
This
God.
app is just. And then there's one, no dancing, no lip dub. There's some music. Two people just doing this workout on a beach. They're getting their glute workouts, and they got their legs pumping up, and then the bass dropped, and they started working out harder, and like it got faster, like they sped it up. Just super awkward again. So.
I just don't get what people find entertaining about this.
I don't know. I guess I wanted to do. So we kind of like picked this because the whole Rick and Morty thing going on. I wanted to see what the fuss was about the app itself. But like I didn't run into one Rick and Morty, to be fair.
Like, I don't see why people are like just hating on this, like just
hating on what musically for
destroying it completely.
What, the app itself?
It's not that terrible. It's just the people on it are mostly rejects.
It's so awkward. I think they're talking about like the Rick and Morty fan base who sit there and like they're picking out these individual people, which I saw barely any. Like I don't know if you had to be looking and they stopped.
I didn't
we just
see
did not
one.
spend enough time on it. Either way, it's not ruining the show.
There's not enough of it for it to be bad to me.
Yeah. Either way, the app, like the people on the app, was still. I found the overall experience of this is just awkward and weird, and half the people just didn't even use the app for what it was meant to be, music, and even then, I don't find lip dub talent. Sorry to tell you, any lip dubs out there.
And then there are ones where it's actually like people playing the drums or guitar or something.
That stuff is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not really making a music video to pop, like, popular music, which I don't really care. Like, I actually kind of find some of that stuff talented. And, like, the part where all those dudes were doing the freeze frame, that was alright. There were just a selective few of them. And it's pretty funny when we're talking about the minority of things here were actually good and, like, either had talent or, like, was actually using the app, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either way, overall, this was awkward and weird, and I hated every minute I spent on this app.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I didn't hate every second I had on this app.
It was just weird
and I didn't even have
awkward
that many
just
seconds on this app. I just hated it.
Yeah, we're done with it now. I found it really funny that
If I can say one thing, though, there are some pretty hot chicks on this app, I will admit.
There always are on these types of things, but... I mean, I'm sure their personalities aren't all that great.
No, probably
I'm sure
not.
they're monsters of people.
They're fucking lip dubbing, dude.
Yeah. That's where all the pretty girls go anymore.
Musically.
Not that
Otherwise known as
specifically,
hell.
but...
No. Otherwise known as hell. Musically.
Oh my god. So I got Musically done, and I got the YouTube comments. Which one is worse?
Musically. Actually enjoy the YouTube comments.
That could easily become a reoccurring segment.
I could.
So, this last bit we got here is an article. I guess this is kind of relatable to the last one. Just in a sense, just a small piece you could relate. And with these articles, like, I have trouble just reading any source, or even if it's a popular media outlet, I still have trouble completely just buying into it without checking further sources on some of these articles. Which on these, I don't put much research into it, and I'm okay to admit that, because they're just dumb little articles, and who cares if they're even, like... There's, like, a good chance that they are truthful, because I don't see why people would lie about these things. And you could look it up locally with, like, the Mad Pooper jogger. Like, if they're not truthful in the end, who really cares? They're funny stories. Even the idea...
Still entertaining, yeah.
Yeah, the idea and the concept, and even that it's even, like, possible, or it probably happened knowing the people out there. That idea alone is really funny, and so, therefore, we'll keep finding some of these articles. Before we get into that, it kind of reminded me, I just remember hearing on the local, and I shit you not, a local radio station. I don't know how many times I've told this story, and this is like something that relates to me. That, it was actually like this relative of mine. It had to be like some uncle on my grandpa's side, which we don't talk to on my mom's side. Dude is fucking nuts. Dude tried to break into an SUV with a snow shovel.
What the fuck?
And it was like on the radio and everything. And I remember my mom just telling me how it was like related to us and how he was, and I was like, wow.
That has to be awesome. Just to know someone you're related to tried to break into a fucking car
SUV with a snow shovel. I think Mad Pooper Jogger still wins though.
Out of all the things, oh my god, probably would have got more work done punching the fucking thing, but
anyway, so our last article here, and I'll go ahead and read off the title. We got World's Smelliest and Dirtiest Man Alive, Iranian. I'm just gonna like pronounce this how I see it. It's obviously gonna be wrong. I mean, he's Iranian, so that's very foreign to me. Amu Haj. I know that. Amal Haj, I guess. Who hasn't showered for 60 years makes history. You can actually find many of these articles and on the internet. And I actually discovered this through a video while I was searching for some comments too. Just the last bit of comments. This one is just ridiculous. It's almost hard to believe, and like if it's again, this is everywhere too. Like I found a lot of articles on this. I don't know how long ago. When we do these articles, it doesn't really matter to me how relevant, because they're just stupid, and it's not like it affects something to a huge result. Meet Mr. Amal Haj, an 80-year-old Iranian citizen who hasn't had a shower for 60 years out of his 80 years on Earth. Haj believes being clean will make him ill. His favorite food is rotten porcupine. According to Daily Mail UK, smoking relaxes his smoke source is pipe fueled with animal waste. Doesn't take showers because he feels like it would be dirty. But he smokes animal shit. Mr. Odds says he chose this way of life after going through some emotional setbacks in his youth. And since then, perhaps unsurprisingly, he has become a bit isolated.
What emotional setbacks would you have to go through to choose that kind of lifestyle?
I don't know. I guess I can go ahead and just kind of looking over this and what I've already seen. This guy, he lives near this local village who kind of apparently built these somewhat walls around this hole in the ground he sleeps in because they pity him or something. It's like, I think what he does in the psychology behind this mind, I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing something out here because I heard this somewhere where he feels like he's not trying to go too far away from his primal instincts and what he really deserves, just to be a part of the earth. Just doesn't want to be a part of society and be advanced with the rest of humanity. Where I mean I can't even really begin to understand why he would go to this extremities. Becoming reliant on medicine and technology, and I guess he just feels like, whatever the hell he went through as a kid or whatever, he just
Did someone try to drown him or something?
I don't know.
That why he avoids water?
I wouldn't even, I don't understand I don't know. Maybe he's just, I don't know, maybe he's been told that he's no better than the earth or dirt or some shit, and he got fucked around. I really don't, I have no idea. It doesn't really emphasize on that point. See, right here it says he either sleeps in a hole in the ground, which is quite like a grave, or in an open brick shack, which I've actually seen, which the locals built for him, like I was saying, which I've actually seen. Yeah, and I read this somewhere too. Mr. Hodge also has an aversion to clean water and clean food and drink. He much prefers the rotten meat of dead animals and 5 liters of water from a day from a rusty oil can.
Dude, that is fucking insane.
When he wants to look his best, he uses car mirrors for grooming. When he needs a haircut, he simply burns his locks in a fire.
Oh my god, this guy's fucking crazy.
He wears rags in cold weather. He puts on war helmet to protect his head. He broken the world's record as the dirtiest man alive. Like, why? I don't understand. If you're gonna like sleep in the ground, why why even have to look your best for like? I guess to impress the locals or something, or like I guess he's gonna get.
Dude,
an
it doesn't
interview at some
fucking
point.
matter. You're gonna be known as the guy that lives in a fucking hole.
Maybe he's got an interview, man. You don't know his life.
Is he also trying to get the best dressed award?
Oh my god, this guy's. I don't understand. Like, I guess I can't really put myself in this guy's shoes, or not lack of shoes. Can't put myself in this guy's hole, in the earth.
Whoa! I wouldn't want to get in his hole.
This dude smoked. What I don't understand is that after all of this, like, he had like you have to be not right in the head to go to like put yourself in
No,
this
it's
situation.
clear he isn't right in the fucking head.
But like, I guess there's somewhat of an idea that like you don't want to be far from your primal instincts, and you don't think you deserve what humans think they deserve, so you sleep on the ground.
That's still kind of crazy, though, isn't it?
No, don't get me wrong. It's fucking berserk, off the fucking deep end. But what I really don't understand, the part that really fucked with me, is the fact that this dude just flat out smokes animal shit.
No, see, that's fucking crazy.
This dude piles
That
up
is
some
fucked
shit
up.
and just smokes. What do you
Dude,
get
that
from
is-
it, though?
Nothing. Get shit in your lungs. It's not even like...
Somebody said, I don't understand this. Here's some comments. I'm actually kind of glad. This was unexpected. I was not expecting to read off some of these. His problem is depression and laziness. How can a normal man stay showerless for 6 years? He'll never be normal again. Well, Hannah, I don't think his problem just ends in depression and laziness. I'd say you'd have to go beyond laziness and depression to not shower for 60 years. Like, I've held off a shower for a day or two, but that ain't 60 years. That's a whole
like,
another galaxy.
Like, a weekend for me was the longest. And I regretted that.
If somebody like got pissed off at this comment, let's read this. This makes me want to vomit. What a bad time to see this. I'm closing this right away. I can't stand the fingers, my bad. Fingers talkless of his ugly face. Somebody commented, they were really mad, like they were up in this defense. How dare you say he is ugly? He has ugly face and you have an ugly personality. Well, you just called him ugly yourself.
Yeah, that's stupid. If you're
is it
trying to
really,
defend
like-
someone that way.
Is it really like so hard to believe that somebody would find this man nasty? Like, this goes a little
find him
beyond
fucking disgusting.
treat others how you want to be treated. It's not like we'll ever run into this man. Here we go. This is Hodge is mentally derailed. Please don't count him as a normal person. That's what I'm saying. Get him checked out before an evil beast eat him up. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. What?
Yeah, there's clearly something going on up there.
I'm not gonna read the rest of these comments. They just get dumber and dumber.
Yeah, we get the point.
Like, what? What are your thoughts on this? So, I guess this
It's
is more
pretty
relevant.
clear this guy needs help,
Yeah, I think he might be past
but
that. He ain't ever
I
gonna
don't
be
think
normal
anyone's
again.
willing to help him.
I don't
Would
think
you
he
be
can
willing to
ever.
help him?
I think he's a little far past help. Like, this ain't what a psychiatrist
No,
that ain't
yeah.
gonna solve his problems.
No, I see now. He's on a
dude's-
whole different level.
Yeah, this dude sleeps in a hole and smokes monkey shit.
Animal shit.
So,
What the fuck? That's so... No, I can't.
I don't know
Hey,
about monkey shit. Monkeys don't live in.
It can't be real.
I don't know. I just.
What shit are you smoking, fam? Shit.
What?
And you like how I used fam? I'm trying to be hip with all the kids.
Very nice. I think this guy might be smoking some goat shit.
He's smoking some shit. At least he's not smoking his own.
He could be.
He could be, now that I
He
think
very well
about that.
could be. It's infinite supply for
Knowing
him.
this man, he probably is.
He's got to have some skills acquired if he's just going to go. I mean, obviously, he's been out there for 60 years. You know, he'd think he'd...
Dude, I'd fucking kill myself.
He really likes
Is that bad?
porcupine.
I don't know if that's bad to say.
No, like...
He's eating fucking
but, like,
rotten
there'd be a
animal
better
meat.
option is just to assimilate yourself back into society, or don't and learn to live off the land like this guy is doing, to an extent to where
listen,
you're not
after
smoking
60
animal
years of
shit.
that, you could not go back into society.
No, you couldn't, but, I mean, this guy obviously has a skill set that could keep him out, like, living on his own. And he could probably learn something from these villagers or something. Like, you know, he knows how to eat and live, but, like, you'd think he could take it a step up, not smoke animal shit, and find ways to bathe himself.
Oh my god. Not smoking.
I think this one's a little, obviously this one's crazier than Mad Pooper Jogger.
No, clearly they're both really fucked up people, but one's a bit more fucked up than the other.
At least this person's not smoking animal shit or laying shit somewhere else. At least he's keeping it to himself. Like if
Yeah,
the
at least
villagers
he
walk
respects
out.
the villagers enough to not
What
fucking
if
stay in the
as a
village.
villager you just walk out? Fuck, he's laying animal shit all over the village.
God damn it. He's in the backyard again getting the dog shit.
Where's our livestock? Fuck. He's smoking it again.
He's smoking it again.
He's got our cows. He's smoking cow shit again.
Oh my god. I just don't know how you would get to that point in life.
Yeah, I really don't know what you have to go through.
But hey, I'm not this guy. I'm not scared of fucking water.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shower when this ends.
Yeah, same here. I'm tired.
What a good way to end your day, Moist and Meaty.
Yeah, what a good way.
Speaking of which, we're kind of at time here, and we've kind of talked about everything we've got, so that's gonna have to do it for us today. He's Moist.
And he's Meaty.
And we just did the world.
Skadoosh, nigga.